Okay, welcome everybody to the Tuesday night live stream, a bloodbath in the markets today. Let me just get this set up for you here. Okay, sorry about the late start. All right, so what's happening in the markets? Well, this is kind of what's happening today is a little bit of what I've been talking about for maybe, I don't know, the last probably, let's call it 2 months almost, which is that, we have two kind of bellwethers in the market, which is Bitcoin and Tesla. And those are the speculative weathers that have been really kind of, driving a lot of that kind of energy in the markets. This is that underlying current, the tailwinds that have been helping push things along. Now, of course, look, the stocks that we're focused on, the next super stocks, this kind of group of companies, the winner's circle here. These companies obviously they have fundamentals, but those fundamentals, everything kind of gets affected by the markets. And when things get really hit hard, everything gets the baby gets thrown out with the bathwater, as they say. So yes, I would say red day stock. This today was actually a big, big sale day in the market, 20% off on many stocks. Yeah, things in the market are off today. Definitely, there are some interesting opportunities. I would say, as Andrew would say, we're definitely getting some buying opportunities. But listen, there's been technical damage done. So tonight we're really talking about the chart chat. We're talking about the technical aspects of many of these stocks. We're not really good. Obviously we don't cover too much of the fundamentals, just pretty much the technical aspects. So before we get started, just want to say that if you're not a member yet, press the like and subscribe button on our YouTube channel. We do the show when stocks are up and also when they're down, all the time. So this is not we don't just come on here to when things are going smoothly. So let's see, and also we're also on the Telegram channel. Oh, I didn't put in the link. The link will be later, but if you want to check out, just Google Wall Street Reporter Telegram. Just Google that together, Wall Street Reporter, one word, Telegram, and that's going to be our link to the Telegram channel. It's free for the moment, and you can get all our intraday market commentary. There's a lot of information we put out. The bets is a really great company. I was very happy to have the CEO on tonight. This guy really he knows his market. He really knows the gaming market. I think he's what is he, Fantasy League Sports. I think he's a big player apparently. So he was talking a little bit about that. Yeah, definitely this guy knows his stuff. I think the stock is going to do tremendously well. So let's see here. Let's get into the we can just dive into the Bitcoin chart first. This is the most important thing of the day. Let's see. Oh, Brock, I think something came in. I saw there was a notice. I got something. I did not get, I got to go to the mailbox, get the stuff. I think this is the special T-shirts. We're gonna get those T-shirts. Peter from FCO is going to be he's going to be on our live stream, I think this week. They got some news coming out, right? So I just got to figure out what day. It might be like Thursday. It might be Thursday or Friday. But yeah, Peter will be back. I gotta wear those t-shirts, of course. Well, let's see how the stock does tomorrow, then we'll wear the t-shirts. All right. So let's go into the charts. So stocks really got hit very hard because of the Bitcoin. Again, the Bitcoin, Bitcoin has nothing to do with stocks, especially the stocks we're in for the most part, except for one. But it's the underlying psychology of the market. So what happened with Bitcoin today? If you're on our Telegram channel, let me see here. I actually got to open it up again. Let me see here. We got, I was actually very active on Telegram this morning. There was a lot going on. So let me see, what was I talking about? Let me just pull it up as we go. Basically, what was the message I put out? If you're just go to the thing, but check it out. So Telegram, so I basically put out a message saying support in Bitcoin was around 45,000. That's the first level. And then you had another level of support at 40,000. Okay, so, and how did Bitcoin do today? Yes, I think, did it hit 45? I can't get this chart to work. Yeah. No, it didn't. Okay, so, but 45 really, okay, so you see this kind of base here. So 45 really is your primary base. Then you got 40. Those are the two main support levels in Bitcoin. And it didn't quite get there. It almost was there. So it looks like it's bouncing back right now. What is it? It's above 50,000. It's a good psychological level. So I think we're getting a little bit of a bounce here today. I guess the main question is it all over? Is the market going to crash right now? Have we seen the top? I don't think so. I think what we saw today was a little bit of a warning day. Today was kind of a warning saying, hey, use caution. Don't start going all in on margin. So I don't think that this is the top, but again, it's just a warning. So the top will be, I think, when Bitcoin gets over 100,000. So we might even see a sell-off a little bit to 45. A lot of these stocks, I think almost all the stocks right now are probably going to have to kind of rebuild. There's a lot of technical damage done to the charts. So they're going to have to, rebuild. There's going to be a bit of a consolidation. We might see the next couple of weeks, a month of just rebuilding before they can go higher. So March might be just a month of rebuilding. And we went through this before. I think the last time when it was a little while back, something that looked a little bit similar, but it turned around much quicker. Okay. Let's go into Tesla. Tesla, I think the other day I said, hey, it broke real major technical support right in this like 800 range. This neckline here, if you look at this chart, it kind of really broke that massive support. So the next support level in Tesla could be around this 500 range. The 500 range. You see this over here, and actually I'll draw you a chart so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll do it like this because I know some of you had problems with my. No, here we go. Okay, so you have this this was the breakout. Let's right over here, 500. It's a little bit, the chart is a little bit sloppy. I'm going to make this line a little bit thicker. Okay. Then you have, let's see, you have this support over here. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you get that. And then you have the trend line. Where was the trend line? I would say the trend line goes like this. Oh, look at that. That's actually that's pretty neat. That's actually pretty neat. So if you look right now, I was actually, yeah. So if you look right now, it hit that 698. So right around 700 was the support on Tesla. I think this is a horrible idea. Um, Again, like companies should not be. I really don't believe that companies should be speculating with Bitcoin. I mean, every company that's done it, I mean, the stocks got whacked. I think it's a terrible idea. I think it's a lot of it is just, uh, I mean, I don't know what to say, but the idea of Tesla buying Bitcoin, that's like, then you get into the whole house of mirrors because, the whole thing becomes crazy. It's really ridiculous. Um, if you look at that trend line, I mean, look, there's multiple trend lines, there's multiple ways of looking at the market, but yeah, Tesla apparently that's kind of like a magic line there. I was looking at this is a line going back to, let's see, where was this line going back to? October, I guess, October, November. So that was a trend that's been going from July to September support and into October, and it looks like Tesla bounced off that today. So it looks like it's actually, I think, what is it, getting a little bit of support here. We're going to see what happens. I mean, if you look at this right now, it looks like a reversal day. We're going to have to see tomorrow what happens. It does look like it could be a key reversal day. So if Tesla tomorrow closes, let's say, above 750, above 780, that's going to be your it could be a buy. I don't want to say a buy sign, but that could be the beginning of the new uptrend. Um, yes, I mean, again, there you go. So next tech, he bought the bit, but that was a mistake because look, if you're gonna do it, just commit. I think he got into it at 20,000 and he got shaken out. I don't know why he sold. He supposedly the there was some reason that came out and at 20, right around 25,000, I think it was. Like a week later, 2 weeks later, and next thing you know, the thing doubles. So not it wasn't I would say it's a mistake. Also, it was a micro strategy. A couple of these companies bought Bitcoin, and because I think these guys are just either they're really drinking the Kool-Aid, and I don't think Nextech is that. I don't think he's a complete Kool-Aid drinker. Um, MicroStrategy, I don't know that guy, so I don't even know, what Musk was thinking. But I think at this point, it's maybe like a marketing gimmick almost. I mean, for Tesla to buy Bitcoin, it's almost like a gimmick. I mean, they got plenty of cash. It doesn't matter. So very interesting what's happening with CRVC. Let's go into some of our stocks right now. CRVC is the only one. I think, is that the only one of our companies today that is up? I think it is. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Look at this. We were supposed to have the CEO on today. He had to reschedule. It was kind of today was really supposed to be a last minute type of thing, but he had to reschedule. So he'll be on Friday, 1 o'clock. Chart had a very impressive day in the markets. Part of it could be that gold. So this is actually kind of, I would call this a key reversal day. Part of it, and big volume also. So part of it could be that people, they realize, wow, gold is a nice thing to own right now. You got some bargain hunters, also people taking another look at this and say, wow, these guys have some real assets in Ontario. They got this massive property. They got the right team in place. This thing could be ready to run. It's actually bargain hunting right now. That's what's happening with CRVC. Futures are up. This could be a key reversal. I gotta take off my jacket. It's a little bit warm. It's about 70 degrees today out here. I'm in sunny Las Vegas. I'm going to take this off right now. It's a little bit warm. Um, so, and we're going to have a long live stream, so I hope you don't mind me a little bit casual today. Okay. Let's see. Yes, things have definitely been bullish. We're definitely due for a pullback. We got to shake out. Like the market always shakes people out. You got to shake out the weak hands. It's just the way it is. Sometimes you're the weak hand, right? Me, you. That might say you. It's you, me, anybody. That's what the market does. Is the market is designed to make people humble. And that is exactly what's going on. Let's see. Yeah. I think the correction might have been done today. I think this is pretty much it right now. I actually do think this is pretty much it. I could be wrong. We'll see tomorrow. But today, I think really was kind of a warning. It's really a warning saying basically, hey, don't get too cocky. But yeah, definitely, as you can see, what happened in the market today is what I've been talking about for the last 2 months. Tesla and Bitcoin are those are the bellwethers. Those things are really driving the animal spirits of the market. It has nothing to do with fundamentals. Tesla has nothing to do with any of the companies we focus on. Bitcoin has nothing to do with them except for one, actually, which is GBLC, which is a Bitcoin deal, or blockchain, etc. So yeah, but they are driving the market. So I think we got a little more to go. I think at this point, Bitcoin, my upside target is 100,000 on it. Again, you've heard me say I think it's a complete scam, totally worthless, but it is going to go to 100,000 and maybe beyond that, maybe like 100, 200, could be 200,000. But for right now, it has to, it's got to shake people out. Same thing with Tesla. Tesla, at this point, shakes people out, could go back, could make new highs at this point, could go beyond. So let's see what happens. Let's go into more important things. So CRVC, I think we've seen a double bottom today. I think right here is a very good entry point in the stock. If you look at it, I'm going to draw you a quick trend line. How do I draw this trend line? Oh, here we go. Uh-oh, wait. The chart got screwed up. Okay. So, line. Here we go, line. Okay. So let's say, okay, you do a line from here. It should go like that, yeah. So that's kind of your primary trend, maybe even you'd say up to like this. But basically today was really a breakout from that downtrend. You had the very steep downtrend, and you see the stock closed up on big volume. Actually, I think this is the highest volume day since, you know what? Almost since the day we introduced this company. So that's looking pretty good, I think. All right, let's go into GBLC. I call it GBCL. It's GBLC. Sorry about that. GBLC, Graph Blockchain. Well, the name tells you why the stock was down, but not a bad day. Not a bad day, actually. Pretty strong day if you think about it. Yesterday I had this big breakout from 28 cents to 49 cents. It was up over 70% yesterday. Today you had this kind of shakeout in the markets. It's actually pretty impressive that the stock held, it kind of held its own if you think about it. I think we go up from here. That's what it looks like to me. For some reason this thing is not quite. I'm not getting. I can't. Yeah, I can't do the intraday chart for some reason. It's the Yahoo thing is not cooperating. But I think we're going to see graph GBLC back in action, and we're going to have the CEO on this week. What day? I'm waiting to hear back. We're kind of going back and forth. They had a busy day, probably Thursday or Friday. Okay, Delic. Okay, here's our psychedelic stocks. Today, so it had a today's not a good look for the chart. Let's see, interval 1 day. No. Okay, let's do this. No, it doesn't work. We'll do 1 month, 1 year. 1 year. Okay. I don't know. This thing is not working. Okay, so Delic, you have this trend line here. The stock really is like right at the support level. So it needs to kind of turn around right over here. I think it probably will. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but it's yeah, it needs to kind of rebuild. That's what's happening with Delic. Novamind. Uh, almost same kind of look. This is again closing at the bottom of the range. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I think the trend overall is still again it's not a long trend, but it's still more or less intact. We'll see tomorrow. The stock has to hold $2 basically. $2 is the key support. I can. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. I can surprisingly. Look at this. Surprisingly, this thing is doing pretty well. Bounced off support in the 50-cent range. Closed, what is it, 55 cents? Not bad. It needs to rebuild right here. And yeah, I mean, the GBLC found support. I mean, this thing is, and that is completely, it's tied into the Bitcoin, highly. So when Bitcoin goes to 100,000, which I believe it will, GBLC could be, a $2 stock by then. Like that, yeah. So if you believe in Bitcoin, there's your GBLC. Yeah, I don't believe in Bitcoin, blockchain, whatever, but it's the reality. These things are up. So, it's you got to go with the times. Let's see. Okay. Announced, okay. GBLC. Let's see. $2. If you like it, if you think it's going to $2, I think it's going to $2. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's correct. I think you're 100% right. The crypto, the blockchain space, true believers, I mean, it's like a religion, and it's very powerful. I mean, look what's going on. I mean, Bitcoin, if Bitcoin is 50, who could have imagined just a while back that Bitcoin would be 50,000? And today it's rebounding. I mentioned it before. The reason I don't believe in, I mean, I believe in blockchain as technology. Okay, but the Bitcoin thing to me is like it's speculation of something that's people are it's a invented currency, and you have other of these kind of invented currencies, and it just doesn't make any sense. It's tied into what is it tied into? Nothing. I mean, I know you're going to say, okay, the dollar, fiat currency, it's all, at the end of the day, there is some, something underlying the dollar. I mean, it's at least, the concept of, the concept of the country that issues it. It's like, look, it's a religion. Either you believe or you don't believe, like politics. Listen, I know a lot of people who, hate Trump. I know people who love Trump or Biden, same thing. And they're some of the smartest people I know have voted for, let's say, Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden is a complete idiot, but I know brilliant people who think, hey, They voted for the guy. So, who's right, who's wrong? It's a matter of personal taste, and you can't really argue with people's personal taste. That's what it is. Um, Trip red light Holland. Let's go see what's going on. Red light. Okay. So we broke a bit of a trend line here. Look, you had this big kind of trend. Let's see what's going on. I think we're still going significantly higher, but you had this kind of trend line. Here we go. Okay, there's like that's your bullish line. Okay, and then you have like this support. So it's definitely broke that line. Let's see. Okay, so there's a secondary. Then you have kind of this over here, right around here. So trip is yeah, this is kind of like your actual right. Where we go. So there's your, I'll call it your tertiary support, which is that kind of 40-cent range where it broke from, which was here. This was the first. I don't know if it's too confusing, but okay. So that chart right now, which is red, the red line, that's really kind of your real hardcore support. That's where the stock broke out from. So 36 cents is that big level. Let's see. So the stock broke out from 36 to 70, 36. Or actually, no, it broke from, let's call it 32, 70, 40, 20, 50. Yeah, so pretty much in this 50, 40, this is like you're in the retracement zone. These things tend to sell off hard when they have a big run. I mean, the stock ran from, was it 15 cents to 70, so that's 55, 30. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So, we might even see the stock go to like 36, 37 cents just to shake people out. Um, and then it's gonna, rebuild a base. I think we got to rebuild a base basically right over here. We got to see what happens in this 40-cent range. 40-cent range is going to probably build a base 40 to 50 for the next couple of weeks. You have to repair this technical damage that was done, and then onwards and upwards. I think we're going to see at least $1.50 on the stock. We're not done. The trip story is just getting started. Let's see here. Yeah, pretty much like a blockchain. Yeah. Again, cryptocurrency. Listen, I'm just going with the trend right now is people like Bitcoin. So I think it's going higher. And if you like Bitcoin, we got, this GBLC is a good stock to play. Again, these things are speculative because Bitcoin, that's what it is. Coders make basically, yeah, it's the whole thing is crazy. Exactly. That's what it is. It's another thing. Okay, super chat, RMD. I think this week we're going to see. I think they're coming out with news this week, tomorrow. CBDT. We're going to go to that next. CBDT. Let's see here. I passed fourth. Yes, exactly. So let's see. All right. I'm done with talking politics. I agree, but listen, we got to focus on money making stocks right now at this point. Okay, Julie, 9.99 super chat, super whatever, super sticker. Thank you very much. Yeah, on a day like this, I need it. I got to pay the electric bill today. Thank you. Okay, we got Bitcoin. How much is Canadian? Yeah, Bitcoin is. Let's see what happens. This could be a turnaround. Maybe that's why So look, stocks are forward-looking indicators. Maybe that's why GBLC was up today. Not up, but it held its own. It could be because the market's looking forward to Bitcoin. There we go. It's a matter of taste. We have one guy saying it's good, one guy saying, I'm sure I can, there's, and again, in the market, you have people who are, look, Buffett, whatever. There's a bunch of brilliant people who think it's a scam. You have a bunch of very brilliant people who think it's the new thing. I mean, um, Elon Musk. I mean, I don't know if he's being is cynical or whatever. There's plenty of people who believe it's real, and they have much higher IQs than I do. So let's see here. Yeah, exactly. I agree with Malik. I really, I just realized I really don't care what they don't listen. I'm sure they're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about me. So, and they're not going to change. They're not going to change your life, right? They're doing nothing for you. So you got to think about making money with penny stocks. Uh, this guy's a true believer, so it's what it is. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so we looked at the chart for Red Light Holland. Again, Red Light Holland, bottom line, stock is getting into the support levels right here. I think we might see a buy indicator in the next few days. Let's see what the stock does in the next couple of days. The story is not done yet, so we're really in the first wave, but it's going to shake. Like I think maybe if people have gotten shaken out, let's see what happens in the next couple of days, and then we could see phase two, second wave. So, and the company has, let's just look at this again. I think what they have $30 million plus in the bank. That's a lot of firepower. A lot of firepower. So, these what you gotta realize a lot of these companies have raised a ton of cash in recent months. So, you don't discount those things. What is next? VST. Okay. Interesting day in VST. Had a massive breakout yesterday. I was saying, hey, this is it. I fully expected VST would have been up today, or at least in the $1.10 range, maybe a little bit of slight pullback. But no, it had to go and close the gap. Well, the good news is it closed this gap, which is actually not bad. It's not a bad idea that it did that. It's not bad. And look, again, for perspective, here's where the stock has been. So this has been, and I believe it's going to go back to these levels. So we're going to see much higher levels. And I think it's going to snap back pretty quickly. I would say within the next 10 days, you're going to see higher highs on VST. I'm actually pretty happy with this gap being closed. Let's see. So VST looking good. Trip I showed you. RHT. We're gonna have RHT back again. Also another stock that we had here we get the trend line. This thing is being tested. Let's. For some reason I can't do a short-term chart. Oh, I see what's going on. Let me see if this works. No. 5-minute indicator. Um, I can't tell much from this over here, so we'll go back to the 1 day. Here we go. Yeah, so again, for perspective, this is a stock that's been significantly higher in the past. And I believe we're going to see those highs revisited. Relic is going to be back in our program. You know what? It's interesting. Tomorrow, I'm looking at this right now. Here was your support, basically. Here was your key support was really in the 70-cent range. And it bounced off there. So it tested support, it bounced off there. So that's pretty interesting. let's see what happens tomorrow. It could be, I would not be surprised if Relic closed above 86, like in this 80 cent range. If Relic closes above 85 cents, that would be very bullish. Oh, change it to 4. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that next. Expensive, exactly. Expensive lot. We'll go to that in a second. Okay, super chat. Michael Mahendra. Michael Mahendra with the new haircut there. FCO GBLC. Trip FCO. Yeah, let's see what happens. Thank you for the super chat. FCO needs to rebuild. So yeah, I think there's going to be a second. It's got to make that second wave, which is going to be higher highs. $1.50 is my target, minimum target on that stock. FCO, GBLC, yeah, GBLC tomorrow could be interesting. Let's go to FCO. I know we have a lot of FCO fans. We have a lot of FCO fans here. But first, a word from Val. I think Val speaks French, so I'm sure this sounds better in French. It's a little bit in English. Okay. Look at this. Val is basically saying, do not rely on the government. That's right. The government will not help you. Only you with Pennystocks. Val with Pennystocks has been the ticket that changed his life. $2 million portfolio now. Val, where did you start with, though? That's what we want to see. What is the percentage gain? But $2 million, I'm assuming that's Canadian, but still, it's not bad, right? But that is the bottom line. Pennystocks is your ticket. I didn't say it. Val said it. Not a recommendation to buy or sell securities on our channel, of course. There you go. Holy shit. 40,000? You start with 40,000, 2 million. How long did it take you and which stocks? That is what we want to know. Yeah, oh, that's right. Oh, this guy's following the Telegram channel. Yeah, listen, the Telegram is basically, I update that throughout the day. Throughout the day, I just put in stuff as it goes. So, yeah, I've been wrong plenty of times, believe me. Let's see. I will be, again, wrong many times. Let me just pull up Logic. Yeah, Logic today really was looking very good in the morning. It looked like it was going to bounce. It really looked like it was going to break out, to be honest with you. That's what was going to happen. And we closed at the bottom of the range, near the bottom. Not bad, though, overall. If you look at it, I mean, if you look at compared to where the market was, stock held pretty well. The stock really held its own. So it didn't go any lower. So it held its own. I think we're seeing the bottom here in Logic. Look at this, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna see any close above $8. Let's say 8.50. That would be a nice. Even $9 would be a good confirmation of that. So look, Logic is looking good here. FCO got hammered today. Look at this. FCO. Let me draw you a trend line. Trend line. Here we go. Okay, so FCO broke the trend line. All right, so here's your channel, kind of channel. There's like your channel. Pretty much, that's your channel. So so here's what's amazing. FCO, Fabled Silver and Gold, breaks the trend line, pulls back, closes just a little bit below the opening. So it's actually not a bad day considering everything. Not a bad day. It's actually set up right now to do better tomorrow. So let's see if the stock closes above 35 cents. That would be very bullish. That would be bullish. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I think they're going to have some news. And okay, bets. Almost the same thing with bets. Same type of day as FCO. Here's your let's see. Let me draw you some trend lines. Like kind of. I mean, this is a little bit sloppy. There's your pennant, your breakout. So your real support is in this kind of 70 cent range. Yeah, so there's your support. The stock actually did pretty well considering, and it closed near, near the open. So you had bargain hunting. Today really could have been a breakout day if if Bitcoin wasn't dragging everybody down, if Bitcoin and Tesla wasn't dragging everybody down, FCO should have been $1 today. It really would. Everything was set up to go to $1. It really was. So I'm going to talk about CBT towards the end. I got to keep you guys, I know we got a lot of CBDT people, so we got to, keep everybody watching till the end, till the super chat money comes in. So we got to, string things out. Okay. Whole 3 results tomorrow on FCO. Kitty, yeah, the roaring kitty guy. It's pretty. Yeah, this is the poor man's version of the Wall Street bets. Roaring kitty. That guy's done a tremendous. What a amazing thing this guy has done. There you go. FCO. Val. Wow, 3 years. Okay, Visby. Yes, some of these I don't know, but wow, Visby also not bad. Amazing stuff. This guy goes to show you from 40 grand to 2 million in 3 years. Yeah, it's listen. We got a lot of people here. I think we have a couple of guys who started with like 20 grand in some of these stocks that are up to 600 grand, $1 million. There's definitely I think CBDT has made more millionaires than Berkshire Hathaway in its if you think about it. Berkshire Hathaway got started when I think in the late 50s, early 60s. Was it late early 60s? And how long was it before you had the first? How long was it before Berkshire became a 20 bagger or 50 bagger? I think it was at least a decade or more, maybe 20 years. So it took people many, many decades. Somebody please do the math. If somebody can do the research on Berkshire Hathaway historic chart, how long was it from when Buffett got involved till Berkshire went 20x or even 50x? It might have been a decade. So it took Buffett a decade to make millionaires, and it took CBDT only 4 months. So basically, Steve McCauley is the Warren Buffett. He's the Canadian Warren Buffett of microcaps. That's what he is. Okay. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm thinking it probably will be good drill results because if he wants to go on the live stream, he's not going to talk about bad results. Probably not, right? So it's probably going to be good. Do you think bets will drop? I think bets is going to go ultimately. It's going to be one of our. Oh, here we go. The internet is frozen. Bets, is it going to drop? No, I don't think so. I think we've seen. I'm pretty sure. Listen, a lot of these charts right now are kind of looking ugly. There's damage that needs to be repaired, and then it'll work out. We've gone. This is like a movie. We're seeing the same movie. When was the last time we went through this type of shakeout? I think it was back in. God, when was it? Was it November? I think it was early November, mid-November. When was the last time we had a big shakeout on the market like this? Same thing. I think it was. Go back in the live streams. You can see with the same. I think it's the one where we're in the thumbnail. The thumbnail was like a I think it was a car. It was like a Lambo being towed or in the ditch. So whenever that was. Okay, super chat. D Graw, 279 Canadian. All right, you know what? Since you're doing the super chat, I'll have to do the CBDT now. I was hoping to wait till the end to keep everybody tuned in. Okay, so what is going on? Why is there a trend line here? Did I make this trend line? Oh yeah, maybe I think. Oh, I think this is from before. Wow. Okay. I think it's a trend line I drew before. So what is this trend line I drew? Oh, that's the breakout line. Okay. So it's actually no, it's not correct. I'm going to clear this. Why is there a trend line here? Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at CBT. This could be a little bit complicated because this chart is so like crazy. I mean, it's such a big number. Everything is like disproportion now because you had this math. We were stuck for perspective. We were stuck here for the last 4 months in the 20, 30 cent range. The chart is completely disproportional now, so it's hard to make any sense of it. Well, that's I guess it's called a quality problem. Yeah, it's hard to I think to make it proportional. I don't know how to do that here. So I'm going to try my best. Okay. So let's just say your breakout was here. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's it. That's right there. In this kind of 32 cent range, that was your breakout from Empower. Okay. From 32 cents, stock went to 250, right? So let's call that $2.20. So you had $2.20. That is the gain in the last 10 days, basically, right? $2.20. So a normal pullback would be 50% pullback. I mean, usually these charts do a retracement of 50%, maybe even 60% pullback. I would say 60% is very realistic. So let's say if Empower pulls back 50% from 250, so that would be $1.10. That would be the minimum it would have to drop for a legitimate retracement. So from 250, so how much is 250 minus $1.10? It's $1.40, right? Sure. Okay, $1.40. So it's got to drop $1.40. So I can't do the math all of a sudden. Okay, so basically 220, 250, 220. So right around, I mean, I would say, look, your real support level, technical support levels would be around here, like $1.28. That would be like, you're going to have some real support in that $1.28 range, $1.25. That's like your primary support at this point. I think the stock would be pretty safe in that range. But it did close the gap. That's the good news. You had this gap, so that's nice. If you look at today's action, the stock closed near the bottom of today's range, which is not bullish, okay? I hate to tell you this, but it's not bullish. Let's see, 5 minutes interval. Okay, oh, there we go. Oh, this is not bad. Here we go. It's working now. We get the 5-minute charts. Everything is working. Yeah, okay. So it's not bullish, but you had a bounce. You had a double bottom. Okay, so what's happening today is you're seeing I think you get some bargain hunting. So you had, right? How do I get this? Clear drawings. Okay, clear drawing. Clear. Okay. Okay, this chart doesn't want to leave. Okay, I'm going to do this. No. I don't know why this chart. is, okay, now it's gone. Okay. So you have a basing happening here. It could be that, oh, this is the 1 day. This is the 1 day chart here. So how do I do this? Okay, 3 months. 3 months interval, 5 minutes. Okay, there we go. We're making some progress now. So what is, no, it's not working right. Okay, it's the best I can do right now. Anyway, um, I think we got some support here. I mean, we might see a bounce tomorrow. If the stock bounces tomorrow and we close this gap at 210, it's going to be back in bull mode. So we got to see what happens tomorrow. That's all I can tell you at this point. So the stock either, let's see. Okay. So what has to happen? What has to happen with CBDT? There you go. Okay. So the stock tomorrow, it has to close this gap to regain the bull mode. It has to close above 230 at some point. The stock has to close above $2.30 to confirm the trend, the uptrend is intact. Right now, it's on the defense. That's what's going on. I passed third grade math. There you go. Yeah, the stock is it's in defense. A lot of weak hands getting shaken out right now, and that is putting pressure on these things. So CBDT, yeah, it'll be interesting what happens. Could be this is right here is the it's the kind of we're in the support level right here. This kind of $1.80. It's the first line of support. The next one is going to be in this $1.25 range. Hopefully, it doesn't get there, but it could. Why not? It's very possible. But if it did, actually, it would be bullish if the stock dropped to $1.25 and started building a base from there. That would give it a more solid foundation to make the next move up. That's the way I look at these things. So it actually would be bullish. So you guys should sell off tomorrow till $1.25 and jump back in. I'm kidding. It's a joke. We're not giving stock advice, but yeah, you have either it's going to turn around tomorrow at this level where it closed today, or it could go to $1.25 and then rebuild from there. Oh, okay, let me try. I'm going to try your recommendation here. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Is it? I don't know. What am I looking at? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is this the 4? Oh, I see. Okay. It's a weird look. It's like a half a day chart. Okay. If I look at this 4-day, it looks better. So it's the base is built up a little bit more. Okay. We got to see what happens tomorrow. It could, we could see a key reversal tomorrow. If I'm looking at this 4-hour chart. If the stock closes, let's say at $1.92, $2, it does like a complete key reversal tomorrow. If it opens at $1.80 and then it closes at $1.90, let's say, even $2, that would be very bullish. So that's the deal with CBT. HAP B. We're gonna have HAP B on tomorrow. Again, breaking. You get the break of this. Let me see. Let me do the 1-day. Okay. Oh wow, brutal looking chart today. Wow, crazy, unbelievable. Yeah, wild action. It's amazing. The stock came back. So this, if I look at the 4 hour, um, yeah, okay. It looks like a lot of people got really seriously shaken out with these stocks, and you got it's trying to build a base here. If it closes above $1.10, that would be very bullish tomorrow. But again, I think a lot of these stocks need to repair the technical damage. Okay, so this is the pattern. You see, this is the pattern that I'm looking for with all these charts. This kind of key reversal where stock closes at the much higher than the open, and then a follow through confirmation. So actually, AIML has a bullish looking chart. This is actually a pretty bullish looking chart right here. All it's got to do is close above this level here, which is $1.32, and that would be bull mode. Relay also. There we go. You know, we got a pennant forming here. There you go. Okay. So so your main support level is in the 71 cent range, and here in this kind of 72 cent range, and it's bounced off those levels. So it's consolidating in here. Relay, it looks like it's creating this pennant to break out of. So this is going to be very interesting to watch. If a relay breaks out above 80 cents anytime in the next couple of days, that's going to be super bullish. It's I agree with that statement. Okay, let's take a look at ESE. ESE had actually a pretty strong day in the markets today. Let's see. Okay, pretty decent day. Let's see. Kind of, yeah. I mean, it broke this. We were building such a nice pennant over here. Like, I talked about this before. Let me see. Okay. So yeah, we were building this nice little pennant, right? And it was supposed to. That's what that's for you. It's supposed to, but that's not the plans. That's not what the market's plans are. So we were supposed to have this breakout from this pennant. That's what I was expecting. Really, we were so primed. I mean, we were so primed for this thing to break out $354. It broke this support. You have this kind of hangman day. It's not a good looking chart right now. Your next support is in this kind of let's see. Yeah, okay. Yes. So it's actually okay. So you had this. Okay, so it's actually you had this. What you saw today, it's funny. It kind of touched the support line. It bounced off there. We're going to see what happens, but your next support level is in the $1.50 range. So it could test $1.50. $1.50 it would be very possible. And then it's got to rebuild. The chart needs to rebuild. But let's see what happens tomorrow. It could repair the technical damage tomorrow if it closes this gap, and next couple of days we're going to see what happens. Otherwise, it might be a dollar fifty, and then rebuild from there. Look, it doesn't matter. I think these things these stocks are going to be much higher. It's just going to take longer at this point. So instead of happening, in a week, in 2 weeks, it's going to take a month. You got to have patience. Yeah, I look at all of them. For some reason, it's hard to look at this on this thing here. Okay, fans. Okay. By the way, guys, we're only talking about the Wall Street Reporter stocks, not not these other fugazi stocks that like if you bring up these other ones, we're gonna have to kind of block you. Yeah, we're gonna be moving the chat very shortly. These live streams to members only for commentary, whatever, because I want to keep it very focused. So we're gonna do that probably shortly. 500. I mean, how do I know? End of month, end of quarter prediction. I mean, anybody who gives you that is you know, anybody who could tell you that is crazy, or they're not crazy, they're lying, basically. So, um, what else we got? Fans? Do we talk about fans? Fans actually pretty good. Pretty good chart today. Let's look at let's see if I can do a 1 hour here. Will it work? Oh, okay. It's working. Yeah, not bad. Fans is building a base. Yeah, I think Fans is actually in pretty good shape when you think about it. Fans is actually pretty decent shape. It's basically rebuilding a base in this kind of $1.80 range, which is the typical Fans thing. If you've been following this for the last 3 months, it shakes people out, rebuilds like always at some lower range, and then makes higher highs. So we might see Fans hanging around this range for the rest of the week, and then it could close this gap above $2. Uh, as soon as Fans has a close above $2 in this kind of range, that's going to be your your indicator that this thing is ready for the next move. PKK is another one. Okay. Rebuilding here also. So, yeah, a lot of these guys are looking the same kind of cabin. Thank you for that 1 hour suggestion. For some reason, it appears to be working now. The 1 hour chart. Yeah, cabin is hanging around. It kind of needs to find direction here. It's been in this range for a little while. It needs to kind of find a place to kind of pivot from. So 30 cents is that magic number. We got to see some closes above 30 cents in order for the trend to go into full bull mode. Okay, RHT, I think I showed you that one. Oh, wow. Look, you know what? This 1 hour chart all of a sudden looks great. Thank you for the suggestion. RHT, the 1 hour, the short term intraday, looking pretty good actually on RHT. I mean, this thing looks like it could explode tomorrow. Watch the 80 cent range. Again, it's got to close above 80 cents. And really, this here, 86, 80, 86. If it goes above 86, it's going to go north of $1. So a lot of these things are really right on that threshold of explosive growth. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I think today is basically a day where people get shaken out, but some of these charts are looking pretty good, especially if you look at this 1 hour. Yeah, yeah, even VST. So you had end of day. It looks like end of day today. you had bargain hunters come in, so you had price discovery. So what's happening is you're getting this price of discovery right now. Today was a day really where the market, it tells you what's going on. Okay. I agree with that. I think 250 is a good number for Visby. Wow, look at this. The 1 hour chart looking good. Visby. Yeah, Visby was actually a pretty good day. It was kind of strong on the day today. Not bad, not bad. I mean, listen, considering what happened in the market today, this is actually a pretty decent day for Visby. You had some consolidation happening here. Yeah, decent volume. Let's see, CRVC. We're gonna get a 1 hour chart. Yeah, pretty decent stuff. Cloud MD. Let's go take a look. I didn't talk about that one. How do I get the cloud? Oh, look at this. Yeah, price discovery, bounce. Cloud looks like it's gonna go higher tomorrow. Let's do the 1 hour, 4 hour, was it? Oh no, 1 hour. Excuse me, 1 hour. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, it's still trip is still dropping here, or right at that support line. Tomorrow is going to be an important day for trip. Tomorrow is an important day. What you want to watch for is if it closes this gap. If trip closes, if it goes above 50 cents, close above 50 cents, that is gonna mark a key reversal day. That's gonna mark a key reversal day. That would be a very bullish. Otherwise, it's gonna take a little while for it to rebuild. Exactly. Yeah, we're only talking about the Wall Street Reporter stocks. Okay, that's it. We're gonna have to do the subscription thing. I think we're gonna make it like a nominal $9.95. Just whatever. Just $9.95. Just to clean up the chat so we get the serious stuff here. Okay. Okay, it looks like the vote is in, and that's what we're gonna do. I think so. I think we might even do that tomorrow. We might even start off. I think we're gonna do that tomorrow. Even we're gonna start doing that for chat, for members only. $10 a month, I think, is like okay. That just that'll keep out keep it focused. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we got one suggestion to moderate, and then we have people who say, I'm going to go with the people who want to pay for subscriptions. All right, let's, that makes a lot of sense. Then people are committed. Once somebody pays for something, once they have an investment, they're committed. It's, that means they're serious. Let's see here. Yeah, to keep out the riffraff. Okay, what other charts are we looking at? Did we cover everything today? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can do the Bitcoin. Let's look at that again in the 4 hour. Can we look at the 1 hour? 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour. Oh, it is 1 hour right now, yeah. Is this live? Is this live Bitcoin? Am I looking at the live price on Yahoo right now? If so, we are bouncing off a key support level. I mean, this is actually very nice. What's going on here? If you look at this, it's actually pretty cool. You know what? Yeah. It is actually pretty cool. I'm going to draw something here. Let's see if this works. Yeah, here's what I'm doing. I'm drawing this like this head and shoulders type of thing using this thing here. Okay, let me see if I can draw it. So you get this. There you go. Like that. There's your kind of double bottom even today. So oh yeah, this is what's happening right now, pretty much, right? So 6 p.m. 6 p.m. today. I guess that's the way it works, right? Bitcoin is bottomed. Bitcoin bottomed. Let me look at my Telegram. Check out by the way, if you check out our Telegram, join the Telegram channel, you can see what we were talking about. What did I say? 51 support levels, 51,000, 46,000, 4,000. And where did it 46, 45, 9, no, 45, like 45,000 bucks off. So I might have been $1,000 off the base, off the bottom on Bitcoin. Amazing. All right, so we are seeing Bitcoin back in action. Actually, no, this is the reversal. The Bitcoin bottom is in. I am going on the record that the Bitcoin bottom is in. The Bitcoin bottom is in. Draw a trend line. Okay, well, there you go. It is. That's the bottom is in. It broke clear of the trend line. Now what is it going on? Now it's not working? Okay. Okay. The Bitcoin bottom. Yep. No subscription. This should be a free platform. Never limit the audience. No. I mean, we're gonna have like. I mean, I think just for the live stuff, I don't want to. I want to maybe have a subscription. Otherwise, we get too much static. But otherwise, the videos will be free afterwards. Okay, Bitcoin is live. It is live. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. So Bitcoin, the bottom is definitely in. Subscription wages going up. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, Trip is basically, it's at support level. We got to see tomorrow. Tomorrow is a very important day. Okay. Okay, so bottom on Bitcoin. Okay, so we got one vote for bottom on Bitcoin. Again, I hate Bitcoin, but the charts don't lie. They tell you what's going on. Okay. It's water. Could be vodka. You don't know, right? You don't know, but no, it's very it's water. My throat is very, very, very dry from talking. Um, okay, so that's it. We covered everything. Bitcoin is looking good. So tomorrow could be a key turnaround day. We've had this a couple of times. If you look at some of our past live streams, when we showed the thumbnail, if you look at the previous videos, the live streams, the chart chat where we show the Lamborghini in the ditch, and the next day the market turned around. We have the yellow Rolls Royce. Tomorrow could be a day like that. There you go. So this is a very controversial to charge a subscription, a $10 a month subscription for the to have a chat thing or not. Yeah. Listen, if you're not making at least $10 from these picks, I don't know why somebody would be watching this, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, really, think about it. SHG. How come I didn't look at SHG today? I gotta pull that up. SHG. It's ridiculous, especially now that I figured out how the 4 hour chart or the 1 hour thing works in this. I gotta look at that SHG. Yeah, SHG is looking like a lot. And look at this. It's looking like so many of our charts have that same look where you had this massive drop, recovery in the day. So yeah, this is looking exactly the same. And look at this, the 1 hour. The 1 hour is showing support. Today it's showing, it's not massive strength, but it's showing price discovery. Like, okay, they found a level at $1.65. You had bargain hunters come in, and the market is basically saying, you know what? I see what happened today. There was panic. If you have that type of buying come in, recovery, that's bullish. So you had this $1.65 buying come in, which is kind of a support level. And it's got to rebuild the base now. You're going to see a couple of days of, up, maybe some higher closes. We got to get above $1.80. That's going to be kind of like a pivot, $1.80. $1.80 is the kind of that magic number. So it's got to repair this kind of technical damage that was done today. Yeah, it's really too bad. A lot of these things look like they were going to break out. So look, instead of these things being 10 baggers, in a month, it's going to take you an extra month. I'm sure you just have to have a little bit of patience. That pineapple. Yeah, SHG is a flash. I like this guy. Nishil, $50 a month. I'm gonna do $50 a month. Nah, we'll do less. $100. Wait, $100 a month or $100 a year? Which one? As bad as market, it wasn't. Okay, so great name, whatever that means. I actually would. I would agree with that. Today was kind of a good shakeout day, but it wasn't that bad. It could have been really ugly. So it's actually, if you look at these charts now, they found, if you look at this 1 hour chart, a lot of these stocks towards the end of the day, they found support, or actually not even the end of the day. It's really midday, around 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. The morning was ugly. 9:30 was very ugly. And then you found this kind of support level. Things turn around. So that's very positive. All right. I like, well, when this guy pays $100 a month, and that's let's see here. Yeah, man. Come on, man. I'm only talking about the Wall Street Reporter stocks. So yeah, the Piker shakeout today. That's what happened. Market was shaking out Pikers. I agree. Yeah, I mean, listen. There's guys who have made. There's a lot of, and we've seen already. I think on yesterday's live stream, there's a bunch of people who are up, $1 million in CB, a bunch of these other stocks. So $10 a month is a good number. One Bitcoin, one bit. I'd rather take the cash. I think I'd rather take the $10 than one Bitcoin. Mm, no rate hikes till next year. Diamond hands. I'd rather take the $10 than the Bitcoin. um, okay. All right. So that is it. I'll see you tomorrow's live stream. We got Relic RHT. There you go, Raphael. Exactly. Money talks. Put your money where your mouth is. Okay, so tomorrow, RHT 12:30 Eastern time. And we got Hap B 1 o'clock. I think we're going to see some exciting things tomorrow. Relay, watch for Relay, RELA tomorrow, RHT. Those stocks could be in bull mode, and also Happy. So tomorrow's actually could be a very exciting day. I mean, tomorrow I might be back in the live stream smoking a cigar and celebrating. Tomorrow could be an interesting day for the markets. Yeah, I got to get the Happy thing working. I got to get the Happy. I'm it's like I got to set up the thing with the smartphone. I don't know how to really do things on I use the apps on my smartphone. So I got to do that. Nishila in 10 grand into the dip. Val, maybe lightning is going to strike again. So you got in with RHT from 12 cents to 250. Very good. Are you in now? Are you back in? Are you back in? Trip warrants. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. VST. Okay, so Val is saying he's not in yet. Val, you're not in, but Lisa is the real deal. Okay. So why aren't you buying the stock? If you made money before, interesting. Okay, you like the CEO, but why are you not in the stock yet? Okay. Bets. Yeah, bets looking pretty good. Okay, that is it. I will see you guys on tomorrow's live stream, 12:30 Eastern time. RHT, that's a Relic, and Happy at 1 o'clock. You're not in too many other positions. Yeah, that's what happens. VST bullish right now. See you guys tomorrow.